My brother-in-law calls me and tells me that his truck is having a hard time shifting. He took it to AutoZone. They gave him a code P0751 and that it was a shift solenoid. He bought the part. He asked me if I could put it in because it was going to be an easy job. It was an external solenoid. I laughed because, as we all know, those 4L60s are internal. Pulled down the pan, just completely bypassed the part he was telling me, went to this guy and its sibling right next to it. Tested both of them. This one didn't check. So he had to go back to AutoZone, return the part, get his money back, go to Advanced Auto because they actually had it. Come back, we put it back together, and truck ran really smooth after that. Something similar like that happened to me with my Chevy Impala. Went in there, they wanted to sell me a $150 sensor, mass airflow, ended up being a ground. Moral of the story is you cannot trust what the AutoZone people tell you. They're not mechanics. I'm not trying to be rude to them, but they just are not mechanics. They're not doing it to be malicious either. But what I'm assuming happened here is that he saw the code that said shift solenoid. He went on his computer. Since they don't sell this, you had to special order it, and it was going to be there on Wednesday, and we just didn't have that time. He needed it by Monday. So his computer just told him he had the other solenoid in stock, and they sold him that. That seems to be their formula. Best defense for that is educate yourself. Because in my case, I could have been out $150 because they don't take back electronics unless they completely sell you the wrong part. And it's just not even worth the hassle. It's not even worth the trip. I hate having to go back and when I'm in the middle of something and look for the right part. I ended up wasting an hour while he went on this wild goose chase through the AutoZones until I finally told him, no, just go to Advanced Auto. So always arm yourself with knowledge. That's my best advice. Even when you're looking for a mechanic, if you know a little bit and he's lying to you, he's telling you something completely off, you can just boot that guy and move on to the next one. You don't have to get dirty. I have a lot of money invested in my tools, so I don't really go to a mechanic unless it's something that I'm gonna spend a long time underneath a car and I just don't feel safe under it. But I already, like I said, did the manual transformation on this guy, so I'm pretty comfortable with being under a car for long periods of time nowadays. I will be checking it. That's why I have the hood open for the oil leak. But for the meantime, just know that you cannot trust what O'Reilly's and AutoZone and Advanced Auto employees tell you. You got to know a little bit about cars because you're going to be spending a lot of money, wasting a lot of money if you don't.